If you've recently created your estate plan, or you created it a while ago and you have a child with special needs, did you make sure to create a special needs trust for your child? My name is Andrew Ayers. I'm a lawyer who works with families and business owners to protect their legacies through planning. In the next few minutes, we're going to talk about what a special needs trust is. And hopefully after you've heard a description of what it is, if you have a child with special needs, you'll make sure that it's part of your estate plan. I've dealt with families with children with special needs for years who've had varying degrees of involvement with the government. When you have a child with special needs, if you're receiving government benefits, the purpose of your special needs trust is to protect those benefits after you're gone. If you simply allow your child to inherit from you directly, you may cost them their government benefits. The government will treat those assets as theirs and say they no longer need those government benefits. And with you not around to take care of them, they could find themselves in a really bad situation. There's two types of special needs trusts. The first is what's called a first-party trust, and that is actually where you fund the trust with the child's assets. Things like an inheritance going directly to a child, maybe they received an inheritance from a grandparent or some other family member. In these types of special needs trusts, at the end of that child's life, the government actually gets whatever money is left. Because of that, it's not the primary way that my clients tend to create a special needs trust. The second main type that we deal with are third-party trusts. These are a trust that is funded by somebody else. For example, you or other family members directly creating a trust for the benefit of your child. At the end of the trust, there is no government repayment. The government doesn't get to recoup any money from it. It's designed to make sure to protect the government benefits for your child, which is why most people will do a third-party special needs trust if they have a child receiving government benefits. So far we've talked a little bit about what a special needs trust is, and the problem we run into is many people have tried to hack it and say, you know what, instead of doing the whole trust, I'll just disinherit my child, or I'll give it to another child and they'll be able to manage for their sibling. Now both of those may seem like an easier way to do this. However, you're leaving your child with special needs at significant risk. First of all, if you disinherit the child, it's kind of a callous way to approach things. I mean, the child who probably needs it the most doesn't get any kind of an inheritance. And if you give what would have been the child's share to another sibling in the hopes that they will take care of their brother or sister, what happens if that sibling dies first? Who is there to take care of your child with special needs? And that money you may have given to your other sibling may have gone to their children already, and there's no money left for your child with special needs. So there's two ways you can get around this. The first is you can try one of these hacks, so you can try to do it yourself. But the second way, the way to protect your legacy when it comes to your children with special needs, is to make sure to work with professionals, your financial advisor, your accountant, a care manager for your children. Make sure that you have a plan in place that has their government benefits protected so that you don't have to worry about that legacy when you're gone. So if you don't have a special needs trust set up for your child, or if you have one already and would like to have it reviewed, go to andrewmayers.com. And there's a red button on the first page that says schedule a consultation. Click that button and you're taken to my personal calendar where we can set up a legal strategy session to discuss the best options for you and your family to make sure we protect your legacy and protect your child.